Hi, I'm recommending brilliant music, whether it be in its album form or its song form or whatever. It doesn't really matter a lot. Um, Consider this a pilot episode. I don't really know, I have no budget, I have no whatever. This is just something to get out of my system. So I'm going to go with an album, or you could call it a mini album, or you could call it an EP. I think that this is probably one of the 80s finest albums, but you know. I feel like such a presenter, and yet that's not what this is about. What I want to do is just like get some good music suggestions out there. So I have no presenting skills and stuff, so it's whatever. Like, this is just me. I'm kind of in love with the music I listen to. I'm sure everybody is, but I feel like I've picked the better half of it. So this is Vengeance by New Model Army. I'm going to kind of whip through the album a bit quickly. It's one of my favourite beginnings to an album. Let's go first thing. So this was released in '84, and apparently it was like an independent #1 album release or something. I don't really care about a lot of that stuff. I've seen New Model Army about 45 times, give or take. My daughter has seen them about 8 or 9 times. We got 3 gigs lined up this year. But there's people who go and see them like 50 times a year and stuff, so I'm not trying to brag and stuff. But they have a very community, family, clan based kind of turnout at their gigs, and we've got to know a few people over the years, and Justin Sullivan, the guy who used to be known only as Slade the Leveler back in these days, back in 1984 and all. He's 68, 69 now, and more energy, more fucking punk than most little dodgy little bands you get. But they're just, I guess they're a cult band. But it's all good, definitely. But I'm going to get through the album, so I've got to move it on a bit. Here's my remote. Ooh, hang on, I went too far. Christian militia is marching. Yeah. I have no... Christians on hysterical mob, worshiping the devil in the name of God, worshiping the devil in the name of God. It's Christian militia. So the bass playing on this album is phenomenal. Stuart Morrow, I think, got the Bass Player of the Year award on some magazine back in the mid-80s. He was the first of several bass players from the Model Army. Try you, notice me. You do don't rock the boat. Trying to believe in something different. Isn't that a sad reality of how society expects you to be a certain way? Blah blah blah. I'm not going to try and politically save the world here or nothing, but good crisp. Here we go. The first few songs on this, I mean, it depends what album you buy. It's like a half an hour Vengeance album that was released in '84 and stuff. This is what this is, but I only kind of discovered New Model Army in in 92, 93 kind of time. My big brother Ashley bought Vengeance, this album, and it was awesome. But then I bought it on CD like about a year later, and it had The Independent Story, I think it was, which had like a bunch of singles, a bunch of like John Peel studio sessions, and but I gotta get through the album, yeah. This is one of the albums that shaped my world a bit musically. What are we on? We're on 2025, and I probably got familiar with this album about 92, 93-ish. I listened to a lot of good music already at that point, but